Hey everyone, Austin here again. I am doing a special unboxing stream, in a way. Unboxing, I guess it's technically kind of already unboxed, but I got a package just out of the blue from Tony Hayden, aka on Twitch, Vampirekiller1093. I had a feeling of what it was. He had suggested sending it to me before. I told him no thank you. I would feel really bad getting this thing, and I can go get my own when they're readily available. I don't want people spending money on me, but Tony, the generous dude that he is, sent it to me anyway without telling me. And so basically what happened is this showed up in my doorstep yesterday. The Super Nintendo Classic Edition. So I'm doing this video on October 5th, 2017, and it's not even a week after the Super Nintendo Classic's release, so you can't really get these anywhere at the moment. Tony picked up two, one for himself, and then one apparently to send to me. And so this is basically a thank you stream for Tony, and I wanted to get this unboxed on stream and then archive it here on Twitch, and then once I'm done with the October month on YouTube, I'll probably post it over there in the first week of November. So Tony, thank you very much, man. I already sent you a message on Facebook yesterday, but still, I truly appreciate it. Like I said, I feel bad when people send me things like this. This isn't like a $5 or $10 item. You know, we're talking 80 bucks here. Plus shipping, plus this. He also bought the 2-pack controller extension cable for me, and he included that with it as well. So I'm kind of tearing up here, actually, because I actually really wanted the Super Nintendo Classic, but they were sold out immediately. And we had originally pre-ordered on Walmart, and they apparently put the pre-orders out prematurely, and all of our pre-orders were canceled. And so, unlike the NES Classic, I actually got a pre-order in the beginning, and then it was canceled, so it's like extra salt in the wound, basically. But Tony, man, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Let's go ahead and crack this bad boy open. Unfortunately, I do have a YouTube stream here tonight, and this is early morning on Thursday, so I'm not going to be able to stream this on Twitch after unboxing it. I'm basically going to unbox it here, show you what's on the inside, and then I'll come back late tonight and stream it after my YouTube stream. So, all right. So there we go. And this is what comes inside of it. So it looks like there's a instruction manual, and so it comes like that. Let's actually open that up and see what it looks like. It's very neat that they're replicating the style of the Super Nintendo. Okay, so it's startup instructions, and it actually looks like it's a fold out, almost like, oh, oh man, it's a poster. Oh dude, that is, oh, I might have to actually get a big frame for that and hang it up. I can't show it to you right now, but I'm sure there's people online that have showed you guys what that looks like. So we've got the power brick here, so nothing special there. It's yeah, it's USB powered, just like, or USB connected. So there's going to be a USB connector, which is probably one of these guys right here. Oh no, that's the controller. And that's the controller too. Looks like the USB connection might be on the bottom, and I think it is. So let's go ahead and take these out. These are the controllers, and let's see how they feel. So they come like that. And here it is. It's the texture is different from a regular Super Nintendo controller. The D-pad feels really good. Here, let me bust out my Super Nintendo controller. So this isn't an actual Super Nintendo controller. I mean, it is, but it's a Super Famicom controller. So the texture might be a little bit different. But what's actually really cool is this was new old stock. I bought this new old stock on eBay about 2 months ago, and I got it just a couple weeks ago. And comparing the two, it seems like this one, the Super Nintendo Classic, is just slightly rougher. And you can even see, you can't see it on the camera, but in person you can see the light reflecting off them. You can see how the texture is a little bit different. But if I actually pull out this bad boy right here, and I put it up to the light, I'm not seeing, like, it's a smoother texture. And again, you guys can't see it, and you can feel it's smoother. So the texture of the Super Nintendo Classic controller is a little bit different. It reminds me of the 8-bit Do controllers. That said, everything else feels pretty good, actually. So let's go ahead and use the Super Famicom one. So again, this is a new old stock controller, so this is a good direct comparison. And overall, it feels pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. All right, so let's take that out and set it aside. So what I'm going to be interested to see is how they actually feel, like once I use the thing, how the D-pad is, if there's any issues with like diagonals or accidentally doing diagonals or things like that. Like on the 8-bit Do controllers, you can, yeah, it'll allow you to do more than 2 button presses at once on the D-pad, which is kind of a big no-no. So here is the system itself. So I'm someone that actually never had a NES Classic Edition, so this is the first time I've actually seen one of these models or one of these Classic Editions in person, and it is super tiny. It is very, very tiny. I mean, there is my hand right there, so it's large. My hand, well, sorry, I just worked all night, I'm tired. It is not large, it's very small, that's what I meant. So I'm guessing these pop open, or they come off to reveal your controllers, your controller ports, I'm guessing. Yeah, so that comes off. Oh, interesting. So it actually kind of folds down like that. That's very neat. Oh, and you press the power switch up to turn it on. Oh, that's cool. And then that's the reset. Sweet. So there you go, SNES Classic. And again, HDMI out, powered via USB connection. And from what I understand, and I don't know if this is entirely true because I don't do a whole lot of research on these things, but from what I understand, and what I've read, I think I've read, is that it uses the same hardware as the NES Classic. So, you know, and I've heard of people hacking these things already, which makes me wonder if you can mix NES and Super Nintendo ROMs on the same device. If anyone has figured that out, yeah, that would be really interesting. I don't plan on hacking this. I already have a Super Nintendo. I go through RGB, and I have a flash card. So the reason I wanted this is mainly because of the Super FX games that I don't have, which is Star Fox 2, which has been available as a reproduction up to this point, but being able to buy this one box to play it instead of making a $70 reproduction cartridge was a lot more appealing to me. Also, it's got some other games that won't work on my flash card, like Super Mario World 2, even though I have an actual card for that already. Kirby Superstar, I think, is on here. Mario RPG. So yeah, this is really awesome. Thanks once again, Tony. I really appreciate it. Let's go ahead and check out that USB cord and the HDMI cable. Awesome that it actually comes with these. So this was actually a little bit more expensive than the NES Classic. You know, it's 80 bucks versus the 60, but you do get an extra controller with it. The controller length, the cord length, is supposedly a little bit longer. So we'll see how that goes. So yeah, and Tony again also sent me these as well, the extension cables. So once again, Tony, thank you so much, man. Like I said, this was just completely unexpected. I told Tony not to send me this. He offered last Friday when these came out, but he sent it anyway, and so I really had no say in the matter at that point. But I am truly grateful, Tony. You know, I'm sorry I'm tough to deal with sometimes here on stream. It's just kind of like the nature of my life in the current state, so I feel like I don't even deserve this. But thank you so much once again, man. For those of you guys watching on Twitch, I'm going to make a highlight of this after I'm done with the stream, and so it'll be on my channel permanently and I'll post this on YouTube come first week of November once I get my October videos done. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Tony, thank you once again, man. Tony Hayden, aka Vampirekiller1093, over on Twitch. And I'll see you guys tonight on YouTube with Devil May Cry, and after that I'll probably come back and stream some SNES Mini, because I really want to play Star Fox 2. And if I happen to wake up early today, I might even stream it a little bit early before I do my YouTube stream, but we'll see. So thanks, guys, and thank you, Tony. Everyone thank Tony too, because this is gonna be some stream content right here. So it's gonna be stream content courtesy of Tony. So thanks again, Tony. So alrighty, guys, I'm out. I'm not gonna do another stream until my YouTube stream tonight. So feel free to hang out there tonight, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you there. Take it easy, guys.